What did Hugh Hefner, Amelia Earhart, the Obamas, Muhammad Ali, and Mary Todd Lincoln have in common? They all lived in the Hyde Park neighborhood of Chicago. Hyde Park neighborhood is home to over 44,000 people. It is some of the most interesting sites in Chicago, from the University of Chicago to Frank Lloyd Wright's Robie House. It is also one of Chicago's most diverse in culture, with a unique blend of people from all walks of life, from President Obama to college students. In the late 19th century, the town became more ethnically diverse with the immigration of Jewish people. Sadly, the town soon experienced a period of decline. Many of the well-known hotels had to close, and the aristocratic tone of the Hyde Park was lost. During the 40s, the town became well known for jazz. In the 50s, most of the white population was lost thanks to white flight, while blacks moved in. Hyde Park was a leader in civil rights. A political leader named Leon Despres fought tirelessly for civil rights against Chicago Mayor Richard J. Daley. There was an upsurge of urban growth in the 60s because of programs started by UChicago.
Hyde Park is also home to the University of Chicago. The university was founded in 1890 by John D. Rockefeller and was opened in 1892. Modeled after the English Gothic-style architecture, the older buildings on campus feature gargoyles and high-reaching towers. The land used to build the university was donated by Marshall Field. When Hyde Park began to decline in the early 50s, the university became the main contributor to the urban growth of the neighborhood. The university now has over 5,000 undergraduates and is in partnerships with Argonne and Fermi National Laboratories. It also has a world-class medical center, making it one of the top colleges in the area. In 1983, Hyde Park was the site of the world-famous Columbian Exposition. As the neighborhood prepared to host it, the White City was built and designed by Daniel Burnham. Sadly, most of the buildings were torn down, except the Museum of Science and Industry, which still stands today. Other hotels were built to accommodate tourists and today are used as apartments. The World's Fair led to more urban development and population growth in Hyde Park. During the fair, Hyde Park became notorious for a series of murders committed by H. Holmes. Holmes killed as many as 200 people in a span of 6 years. This attracted publicity to Hyde Park.
Hyde Park has a unique blend of people, from University of Chicago professors to Barack Obama. Intellectuals mingle with blue-collar workers, giving the neighborhood a unique feel. As Michelle Obama said, "I love living in Hyde Park. The community is diverse and very family-oriented, and as the mom of 2 daughters, I really appreciate that." Statistics prove this melting pot. Minorities compose about half the neighborhood. Also, Hyde Park is located on Chicago's south side and is influenced by its vibrant culture. Because of its unique culture, Hyde Park is very liberal and forward-thinking. They have a long history of breaking new ground in social issues, starting with well-known civil rights activist Leon Despres. As a longtime resident said, to be a Hyde Parker is to choose to live in a community that considers variations of race, wealth, creed, and politics to be a neighborhood selling point. Hyde Park is so much of its own unique community that Richard Epstein, a University of Chicago grad, believes, "I don't consider myself a Chicagoan. I consider myself a Hyde Parker."